hotspots with T-Mobile. There's a pass play for the Fire, tipped up and picked off by the Vixens. Interception made by Diana Almazan. And the RGV Vixens defense makes their biggest play of the game. On the tip drill, Almazan was able to concentrate on the ball and bring that in. And so the Vixens offense back on the field. We're in the closing minutes of this first half. Vixens offense on the field with first down. Nahara pitches or tries to run it left-hand side, nothing doing. This Phoenix Fire is showing a lot of speed on the outside. That time getting over there to make the play was Denise Arsenault. And second down coming up for the RGV Vixens, trying to capitalize off the turnover by the Phoenix Fire. And apologize on the internet. There's not much we can do with these hot spots out here in the open. And now the next play by the Vixens. Goes for a couple yards. Vixens trying to put some points on the board to close out this first half of play. They'll be facing third down on this play. Handoff on the first one through. Gains about a yard. Not enough for a first down. On a carry by Sasha Hendricks. Hendricks refused to go down. They did blow the play dead. And so it will be fourth down and about 3.5 yards to go. Vixens pitch it out left side, trying to get to the outside. And maybe a first down, fighting for the extra yards on a carry by Bailey Nahara. We'll take a look at the spot. As that was close to first down yardage. They haven't said one way or another yet. And they will give the ball to the Phoenix Fire, as they'll say she was a yard short on that carry. We're in the closing seconds of this first half. Phoenix Fire with the offense on the field. They've shown the ability to go with a big play. So even though there's limited time left, that's plenty of time for this team to score on a first down play here. Long count. And that goes for big yardage. Phoenix Fire knocking on the door here, trying to score and to close out this first half. They'll run it right off the center. That's going to be short. And that'll take us to a 25-0 game with the Phoenix Fire on top. As I was saying, that sun is going to pop out from those clouds, and that's going to change our lighting situation. This odd start to the game of 5 o'clock. Lights are on, but right now so is the sunshine. It's out in force. We're trying to close out this first half of play with the Phoenix Fire on top. Big here against the RGV Vixens. Vixens look to return the kick. Take it left-hand side with some room. On the return that time, Marisol Gonzalez is brought down. So the Vixens offense will have one more shot here to close out the first half. So far they've been shut down. Serena Arevalo is the quarterback. On this play, they'll surge the pile forward. Gain some yards for the Vixens. Right now the time clock, which we were hoping we would get some help by the officials. That isn't happening. On keeping tabs of how much time's left here in this first half. Looking ahead to the second half, the Fire will get the ball to start the third quarter. Vixens will hand the ball off, trying to turn that right side, and that will go nowhere. Phoenix Fire able to shut that down. Now a timeout on the field. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 100.
Real quick timeout was called, and they're back to action here. So the Phoenix Fire on the defense, but there's a pass play left-hand side for the Vixens. Down the left sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown for the Vixens. Refusing to go down was Ashley Flores. 6 points on the board for the RGV Vixens. Flores in the open field. And after catching that pass, she takes it in. Extra point coming up. Vixens will line up for a 1-point conversion. They'll surge that right-hand side. And that is going to be no good on the extra point. Vixens on the scoreboard. Phoenix Fire get the ball after this.
New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito. We're at halftime here of the RGV Vixens in their game against the Phoenix Fire. Our broadcast here on a Saturday evening. Phoenix Fire on top in this one by the score 25-6. In our other broadcast today, it was the Extreme Female Football League opener for the Texas Generals, the South Texas Generals, as they notch a victory over the Extreme Female, as they get a win. 20-19 was the final score in that one. Kevin Naro on the broadcast of that game. The RGV Vixens over there on the side talking things over. They scored to close out the half, but they trailed 25-6. We'll be back with more after this.
Watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Brownsville, Rio Hondo, San Carlos, and Los Indios. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Music
music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display.
We are back here on Rio Sports Live as we are on the broadcast. We're going to check in. We've got some people saying we have no audio. We're showing we have a good audio signal right now. So we'll be sure we've got all of that corrected. 25-6 is your score as we're at the halftime break with the RGV Vixens taking on the Texas Phoenix Fire. We'll take a break momentarily. We're going to check this audio right now. We're showing we got a good signal right now. And we'll be right back after this.
Every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past. First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hacienda Ford. Hacienda has it. Has what? Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. It's simply a different way. It's a car buying experience you'll enjoy. With a huge Ford selection like Ford F-150s, Mustangs, Explorers, Escapes, the Ford Raptor, and a whole bunch more, buying a new Ford should be fun, and that's why we do it. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are back here at halftime as we continue to watch the RGV Vixens over there. Rudy Zamaripa will be working with that lighting situation as, again, we're getting into the twilight. We have the lights on. We have the sun trying to pop in and out of clouds, and right now you can see it's a very dark picture, but we'll lighten that up before we – there we go, a little bit better. We'll have that all adjusted on the fly. Again, this is lighting conditions at an extreme level. Right at this, as the sun's on the horizon, it's coming right across our camera. But the RGV Vixens will have to solve some problems. That came into play in that first half. In the first half, the Vixens were able to, again, shut down the Fire on several drives on first, second, and even third down. Of those 25 points scored in the first half, 12 of them was scored on fourth down plays that were not only converted for first downs, but were converted for touchdowns, and one of those was a fourth down play on a snap that occurred inside the Phoenix Fire's 5-yard line. That resulted in a score. So you take away the absolute big plays of this game, and it's a much closer ball game. 25-6 is your score. The officials are on the scene. We'll be ready for the second half right after this.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as they have teed up the football. We're ready to have the kickoff to start this second half. RGV Vixens trailing in the game by the score of 25-6. And the Vixens will be kicking off to the Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire out of Houston to the RGV Vixens out of the RGV area. Tonight we're in San Benito, Texas for the opener of the XFFL. Second half ready to go, 12 minutes on the clock. It's a traditional clock management style here, according to the officials that we talked to during the halftime break. Kickoff and on the return, it's fielded by Janisha Pipkin, and her knees were on the ground as she fielded that football. And so the Fire will have the ball from that spot. And they'll set it up first down at about the 17. Now on a 17-yard spot, then you factor in we're on a 50-yard field, so they're about 13 yards away from the midfield stripe on this first down play. Quarterback Danielle Owens has directed the show from the word go. She sets him down here on a first down play. Back split in the backfield behind her on first down. Pitch back, running play right-hand side. Turning upfield after gaining 3 or 4 yards is Christy Smith. She'll be brought down there. It's a 5-yard gain, second down coming up. Smith has a touchdown on the day for the Phoenix Fire. And 2nd and 5 coming up. This is the opening drive of the third quarter here in San Benito, Texas. Good crowd on hand behind us, cheering on this Vixen team, trying to get their defense to set a tone here in the second half. Meanwhile, Daniela Owens and the Fire offense. There's a fumble on a handoff. It's recovered by the Fire. And third down coming up. Tony Johnson was fortunate to get back on that football. And she'll be injured on the play. Rudy will get off that camera there and get that off the angle. We'll be right back after this. This is Rio Sports Live.
Cold War Moscow, 1983. You and your team of counterintelligence spies have been captured. The only thing between you and certain doom is a ticking time bomb. The newest thrilling escape game from Trapped RGV. Mission Moscow.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services.
We are back here and up off under own powers, Tony Johnson of the Phoenix Fire. So good to see that. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Fire face third down on this play. The officials have given the ball over to the RGV Vixens, so the offense is on the field. And a chance here to make a play. We'll lighten that camera up as well for the next snap. First down play for the Vixens. Shotgun formation on first down, empty backfield. And now they'll look to throw the ball right side. It is picked off. A nice interception in the secondary by Denise Lee. Lee picks it off inside the 5 for the Phoenix Fire. And a first down for Phoenix as the offense is able to come right back on the field. And on first down, they'll run the ball left-hand side. That's going to be stacked up. They blow the play dead finally on a short carry on first down. Fans watching on our Facebook, give us a shout where you're watching the game from. I know we're featuring teams here from the RGV and from Phoenix. It's always neat to see where fans are watching the game. And also I ask if you please share the link so that other fans know these games are going on here on Rio Sports. Phoenix Fire on second down. About 9 yards to go. Fumble on the snap. That's a loose ball. Who recovered that? Looks like the Fire got back on it as Danielle Owens was able to get her hands back on the ball. But it sets up third and long for the Phoenix Fire. Send a shout out to Decosia Garner-Lee watching in Houston. Third down for the Phoenix Fire. Handed off on a reverse, bringing it left-hand side. Down the sideline, and a lot of speed, and 6 points on the board on a touchdown run by Janisha Pipkin. Second time in the game that Pipkin on a reverse has taken it for 6. And the Phoenix Fire extend the lead to 31-6. Third quarter play here, the extra point coming up. For the Phoenix Fire. (31-6) game. Under center is Danielle Owens. Takes a snap, hands it off. Running play on the left side. That'll be stacked up, and Tiffany Wiley is thrown back, and the extra point is no good. Kickoff coming up. Phoenix Fire lead this one. This is XFFL on Rio Sports Live.
Pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sports Live.
Hacienda Ford. Hacienda has it. Has what? Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. It's simply a different way. It's a car buying experience you'll enjoy. With a huge Ford selection like Ford F-150s, Mustangs, Explorers, Escapes, the Ford Raptor, and a whole bunch more, buying a new Ford should be fun, and that's why we do it. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it.
Kickoff coming up by the Phoenix Fire. We're in the third quarter here of this XFFL game, the inaugural game of the season for the Fire and the RGV Vixens. Vixens are back here at home next week for a 2 o'clock game on a Saturday. We should be here for that. High, short kickoff. That's going to be up for grabs. Bounces around, fielded by the Vixens. Now taking it to the right-hand side. Big hit delivered, and down goes Miranda Camacho. On the return. And it sends the offense on the field for the RGV Vixens. Here in the third quarter, down 31-6. Vixens had the ball after a turnover on a fumble recovery, but then were promptly picked off. So they couldn't turn that turnover into points. First down play for the Vixens. They'll hand it off, running play right-hand side, turning it upfield, getting a block, staying on her feet on a carry is Bailey Nahara. And on a first down carry, she'll end up gaining 8.5 on the play. Second and short coming up for the Vixens. Nahara, the ball carrier on that play. Under center is Serena Aravalo. Takes it, hands it off. First down yardage on a carry by Ashley Flores. The chains will move for the Vixens. So 6 more points on the board for the RGV Vixens. Again, no indication by the officials there at the time, but a score. Now an extra point coming up. Lengthy discussion by the officials before they allow this extra point attempt. And now the Vixens are set up to go for a 2-point conversion. Good snap back. They'll look to throw. Incomplete pass. The extra point is no good. Vixens kick it off after this.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, we're Robert Bellows, Favorite Hats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here.
Back here in a short kickoff is a live ball that's recovered by the Phoenix Fire. And the recovery made by the Fire, they'll set up in real good shape on this first down play. here in the third quarter, up 31-12 over the RGV Vixens. Inside the 20 of the Vixens on this first down play. Here come the Fire. Directed once again by Danielle Owens, who's done a terrific job of moving this offense up and down the field. Hands it off, reversing field, turning it right side. Wrapped up and thrown down. Janisha Pipkin on the carry. There is a penalty on the play. We'll sort that out. Official just kind of staring at the sideline. It'll be an offsides call against the Fire, so a 5-yard penalty. We'll move it back. Our vantage point from which to broadcast this isn't the best in the world. I tried to stay close to Rudy. Normally our table is set up on the far end. We run the long cable here, and we'll do that for next Saturday. Right now, first down and 15 for the Fire. Pitch back, left-hand side, and a huge hit delivered by the Vixens. Helmet comes flying off on that one on a carry by Christy Smith. Big hit delivered by the Vixens defense. Brings up second down. Some hard-hitting football. If you wonder if it's hard-hitting, well, go back and watch that play right there. Second down and call it 15 yards to go. Good snap. They'll pitch it right-hand side. Another big hit delivered, a 5-yard gain. There's a penalty on the play. That'll be a face mask. And so after the carry by Janisha Pipkin, there's going to be more yardage tacked onto the end of this against the RGV Vixens. That'll move the ball further downfield. Vixens are indicating it'll be against the Phoenix Fire. It's not the case as the official takes a stroll. Meanwhile, timeout on the field. We'll be right back after this on Rio Sports.
For you, forever memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Hi, we're Sherryland Rattlers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you.
Phoenix Fire did not get in on first down. They got a 2nd and goal situation coming up here. Up 31-12 here in the 3rd quarter. Under center's Owens. Turns, hands it off, left side. That goes nowhere as the ball comes loose again. Recovered by the Phoenix Fire. And 3rd down now coming up for the Fire, but don't kid yourself. 3rd down, 4th down, this team has been able to convert on a regular basis here in this contest. So they are unfazed. On 3rd down, Owens under center, takes it, pitches it back right-hand side. This is Pipkin, turns a corner, steps in, scores the touchdown. 6 more points for the Texas Phoenix Fire. Pipkin another score. Extends the lead to 37-12 here in the 3rd quarter. You like the numbers here on the RGV Vixens. They got 25 players on the sideline. They can platoon in and out. Phoenix Fire also have a good mix of players from which to choose from. The extra point play. That's a running play left side, and she will not get in as the Vixens make another big play on an extra point attempt. Kickoff coming up. Fire lead the Vixens. This is Real Sports.
For yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
And thank you for watching Real Sports Live. J's up!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories.
Kickoff by the Phoenix Fire. Another short kick returned by the Vixens of the RGV. Finally bringing down Miranda Camacho. But the Vixens will have good field position again on a short kickoff. Trailing by 25, the Vixens on this season opener will be looking to find the right chemistry to push forward. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Fire setting a tone that that's one of the top teams in this XFFL here this season. Penalty before the snap is an illegal substitution against the Vixens. So 5 yards against them before they even attempt to run a play. First down. Arevalo takes a high snap, hands the ball off. This is going to be Bailey Nahara. Turns it upfield, gains 5 or 6, stays on her feet. Eludes a couple of tacklers. A couple more come in to join in. She's brought down. On first down. Got the penalty yardage back, so it's 2nd and 10 for the RGV Vixens. There's a marathon going on tomorrow in Harlingen. No, we're not going live for that, but we'll have coverage of that. results in Harlingen. Here's a pass play. Nahara looks, swings a little pass left side. It's incomplete. Looked deep first and then decided to check off to Nahara. But an incomplete pass. Now brings up 3rd and 10 for the RGV Vixens. Arevelo's been the quarterback throughout, stays in the shotgun formation. Quick snap, drops back to throw. Looking deep down the middle of the field, that's incomplete. Intended to receiver Rihanna Claudio. But an incomplete pass brings up 4th down for the Vixens. Here on a crisp, cool Saturday evening in San Benito. Vixens are lining up to go for it here on 4th down. We've had some big plays on 4th down by the Phoenix Fire. See if the Vixens can come up with something magical here. Need 10 to keep the drive alive. Nahara drops back to throw. Lofts it downfield, had a receiver incomplete. 2 receivers were back there, but an incomplete pass, turnover on downs, and the Phoenix Fire take over. So a chance that time for the Vixens. As that ball appeared to be catchable back there. It's 2 receivers that got back behind the defense of the Phoenix Fire. Fire take over here as we're in the 3rd quarter of this one. That whistle indicates that we have reached the end of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up after this.
San Benito.
Hacienda Ford. Hacienda has it. Has what? Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. It's simply a different way. It's a car buying experience you'll enjoy. With a huge Ford selection like Ford F-150s, Mustangs, Explorers, Escapes, the Ford Raptor, and a whole bunch more, buying a new Ford should be fun, and that's why we do it. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it.
Back here on Rio Sports, that was not the end of the 3rd quarter, but we're close. That was just a simple timeout call. Phoenix Fire on 1st down. Owens drops back to throw. Looking, rushed out of the pocket. Stays on her feet, takes it right side, hesitates, waits for some blocks, finally gets hit and dropped. Tackle made by Tisha DeJesus of the RGV Vixens. Good coverage downfield and good containment on Owens, who simply just had nowhere to go on that carry. So 2nd down coming up for the Phoenix Fire. Tuning into our broadcast here on Rio Sports, we ask you to share the link, if you will, my friends. And that's a near interception by the Vixens. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. Again, if you're just tuning in, give us a shout out on our Facebook side where you may be watching this game from. Also share the link so other fans know these are real, true live games going on. Athletes here in the area, that's what we started broadcasting. We're on our 3rd year here on Rio Sports. Rudy Zamaripa on the camera here tonight. 3rd down play, pitch back right-hand side. This is produced before for big yards. It is shut down after a short gain of 6. Short when you're looking at 3rd and 10. So 4th down coming up for the Fire. back and look. The Fire in the first half converted a couple of times for touchdowns. That indicates it is the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up. Fire lead the Vixens. This is Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HC.
Back here at Stookie Park in San Benito, Texas, as we head the fourth quarter here of this XFFL game. Phoenix Fire on fourth down will have it. Looking to convert. Owens under center. Pitches it back left-hand side. They'll turn the corner, get a first down. A big hit's delivered, but a carry by Christy Smith will move the chains for the Phoenix Fire. Knocked out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock. Big hitting over there by the Vixens as Amy Young out of that safety spot came over to make the hit. But the Fire convert on fourth down. That seems to be one of their stronger downs in this ball game. Their big plays came on fourth down. Couple of scores in that first half that helped to extend the lead. Since then, the Vixens have been chasing ever since on an uphill climb. First down now for Danielle Owens and the Fire. She'll stay in a under center position, two backs behind her. Pipkin and Smith are back there. She'll look to throw. Wants a bundle down the left side. That's incomplete. In the direction of Kristen Pipkins. But an incomplete pass will bring up second down for the Texas Phoenix Fire. Earlier today, Real Sports Live was assisting with the broadcast for the UTRGV women's basketball as the women notched a victory over Chicago State. Had the pleasure of calling the game with Jonah Goldberg on the WAC Digital Network. Meanwhile, Kevin Naro had the call of the opening game of the XFFL over in Edinburgh. That game kicked off at 3 o'clock. Second down play for Owens. Hands it off. They'll run it left-hand side. Not much room there as Janisha Pipkins forced out of bounds. Gain of 3.5. Make it 4. Third down and 6 coming up for the Phoenix Fire. We're going to have to hone in on these officials before our next broadcast because we've been told anything from it's a outright running clock to it's an absolute traditional clock management. NCAA rules. Running play on the right side. This is Janisha Pipkin. Has room in the secondary. And she'll step in for the score. Another touchdown for the Phoenix Fire. Pipkin on the score. This game is in San Benito, Texas. There are teams in this league from Houston and San Benito, other parts of the Rio Grande Valley, Laredo, Corpus Christi. Nice mix of talent, and we'll be broadcasting their games throughout the season. Also, the IWFA kicked off this week. We were over there getting some coverage of that. It wasn't a live broadcast, but we did have coverage. We'll have live broadcasts of their games as well as we continue to showcase athletes. On the 2-point conversion, count that in, or check that. That is a 1-point conversion on a run by Jaleesa Payne, and the Fire go up 44-12. Kickoff coming up after this. The Vixens and the Fire. This is Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Riley and Aussies, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Back here on Real Sports as we get set for the kickoff of the Texas Phoenix Fire. You know, I talk about where all these teams are from and where the games are being broadcast from. First and foremost, you really need to come out and see this in person. So I do always encourage fans to come out and attend these games. The stories of these athletes is really neat to see where these girls come from. Obviously, girls football isn't a norm as far as playing at the high school level, and so they're coming from all walks of life and all experience levels in athletics. And playing full contact football here on a Saturday in San Benito at the XFFL level. They'll move the ball back and re-kick this.